Oh, it's you! Glad to see you made it to Camp Igloo after saving my ass back there. Honestly, it's awesome. I never thought I would be so popular. You know what? When I arrived, people were literally, like, carrying me through the streets. After that, there were the free drinks and the non-stop hot meals, plus some songs and games. I mean, I never got treated like that in the Union. And there's this one girl, Maisley. You know her. Or, I guess I should say, Company Commander Maisley. She's pretty, right? She's got the same grit of a Black Plains girl, but she's more exotic, so yeah, we got along. Wait a minute. Can you do me a favor? I need some field recon carried out. I heard this from Maisley. She wants to set up some observation posts in Onyx Tundra. The problem is, column resources are stretched too thin, and she could only mark down where they'd go. Honestly, I'd be no help. Surviving out in the wilderness is really not my thing. I mean, I barely survived the trip from Black Plains. But you're a different case. Hey, it's nothing too crazy. Just go take some pictures at beautiful spots up here in the north. It's simple, really. Of course, there'll be a reward. I was given some Union funds, after all, to establish friendly relations between the Union and the column. This totally counts as that. Plus, I can give you some gifts from my local friends here. They've given me tons of food and drink. All really good stuff, but there's too much of it. You should take some. I'd say not a bad deal. I'll point you to the nearest spot. It's not far. Just take a pic there and send it back to me.
Well, the observation post, or really the scenic spot, is here. Man, it is a nice view. Whoever thought we'd get paid to travel? All thanks to Hot Dog. As long as you're taking a picture, why not get me in it? All right, cheese.
Hey, can you hear me? The photos you sent back are great. I have enough now. Come on back and call it a day. I'm still at Camp Igloo. Of course, if you want to keep exploring, then no rush. You're back! Those photos were amazing. Of course, she was very happy. As she put it, they were invaluable for her plans. But she did scold me for bothering you without asking her. In short, we're both happy, and relations between the column and the Union have improved. You've done us a diplomatic service. Here you go. Don't worry, I didn't forget, and we can write travel expenses on the invoice. Rest assured, no one needs to know. Also, as for the photos, I didn't want to waste them, so I made a little travel guide. Maisley said it would be okay, so I figured, why not go ahead and print them? Here, have a copy. If I have the chance, I should get you to go to more places and take more photos.
Hot Dog mentioned that you used to deal with Rosetta at Blackfell. What's your take on them? But you still managed to beat them, right? They do sound tough. But I want to show them it's a bad move to mess with us. Something happened to Anne, Camp Igloo's chief meteorologist. Since this crazy weather started, she's been working non-stop and barely getting any rest. Just yesterday, a Rosetta squad raided her station, claiming she trespassed into their territory. They destroyed all the data and even tried to kill her. Thankfully, Anne escaped under the cover of snow. But she's really shaken up. When the brain is hurting, what should the fists do? My thoughts exactly. According to our intel, those assholes are holed up at the Taiga Containment Center. Give them a good beating, will ya? Let's call this Operation Uppercut.
I hope I'm mistaken. Attack! We're under attack! Attack! Don't just stand around gawking! Get in there!
Seems like you gave them a solid uppercut after all. That's how you show them not to underestimate us. Take care, Mayfly.
Ah, my favorite mayfly. I have quite the interesting bounty for you, if you're interested. What hasn't this vulture done, you mean? I'm sure his crimes go beyond what we know. Of course, there's only one crime I'm concerned with. The one on the bounty. Just take a look, and you'll see he's earned his death sentence.
Huh? Carol and Colin Langan.
Yes, our client seems to be connected to the target somehow. Maybe they're a couple, or brother and sister. Carol did not give me all the details, and I did not push her for more, including why she's putting out this bounty.
Is it finished?
It is indeed. Do you know why Miss Gran filed a bounty? I just found out for myself. In order to stop their husbands killing each other, their wives came up with a plan for mutually assured destruction. Just so. Carol Langan and Nancy Leatham believed the very threat of me would suffice. That their husbands would cool off, or that at the very least, they would refrain from murder. However, it only added to the tension between them. Colin Langan decided, as long as there wouldn't be a single Leatham alive to file a bounty, he could fire the first shot. As for Carol, well, the poor lady kept her word, even if the target was her husband. She'll be at rest. Here's the bounty for Colin Langan, a well-deserved reward for your amazing work. Ah, my favorite mayfly. I have quite the interesting bounty for you, if you're interested. Looks like you'll have to deal with it again. Clearly, Rosetta created more than one of these abominations. One of them must have gotten loose. So far, we have one death on our hands. Olson Card. Identity unclear. Killed a week ago. The bounty was filed by Niall Barrett, listed as a clerk. But he didn't say how he knew the victim.
Huh. That's a very specific bounty.
I thought so too. It's strange. The time, location, and details are very specific. Almost like it was planned. And Niall Barrett, our client, he was very upset. I've seen sadness, anger, even fear. But he was utterly dejected. Why would he come to me?
Did you hear that? I hope I'm mistaken. Open fire now! Attack!
Damn it, Mayfly. I've got nothing to say. Just get it over with.
A surprising turn of events. Niall Barrett, a Rosetta researcher, survived the Deviant's breakout, but couldn't escape Rosetta's punishment. In fact, this is a win-win for everyone. Rosetta found a way to dispose of a dangerous Deviant, and even got some research data out of it. The client paid me well, you received a substantial reward, and Mr. Niall's family is safe. Well, he helped eliminate that Deviant. Quite a contribution, albeit not a willing one.